Hello, today I'm going to be talking about Mundo Gaturro. It's a massively multiplayer online game, or MMOG. It's based in Argentina, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how we can use it in our classrooms to provide our students with some authentic learning opportunities and authentic interactions in the Spanish language. As I already stated, Mundo Gaturro is a Flash-based, massively multiplayer online game. It's based on the popular Argentine comic strip Gaturro, which is about a cat character. Players of the game are each given an avatar cat that they can maneuver around a virtual world called Mundo Gaturro. There's no cost to obtain a basic cat avatar. The only thing needed to register is an email address. And once you're in the game, players can interact with other players using a chat interface. There is a limited list of pre-composed chat messages that can be selected, or players can compose their own short original messages. Because the game is based in Argentina, a great majority of the kids playing it are Argentine, with the remainder probably being from Spanish-speaking countries. So the game really provides non-native speakers, like our students, with a virtual immersion experience. All of the input in the game, of which there's quite a lot, is in Spanish. Mundo Gaturro itself is divided into a number of different sections. There's a beach, a park, a city, with a downtown area, there are mountains, there's an island, etc. Each section features games and tasks that the avatars can complete to earn coins, which they call monedas. You can also earn other items for their cats. Each avatar is also given a house, which they can decorate with the items they've collected. The coins can be redeemed for a limited set of basic items such as clothing, furniture, food, etc. Only avatars that have purchased a passport with real money are able to select from a much wider array of passport items that are available in the game. But even though our students won't have passports and can't buy those items, they can obtain those items through trading with other avatars. And this provides some additional incentive for students to interact with the other players in the game. I myself have had quite a bit of success using this game with my students. They get pretty excited about it. It provides them with an amazing amount of authentic written input in the target language in a very authentic context. I usually take a portion of a class to set up their accounts and give them a brief introduction to how the game works. And after that, I don't use it too often in the classroom, but I encourage students to use it on their own outside of class. Sometimes I award them with bonus points or bonus activities on assessments if they're able to complete certain tasks within the game on their own. And I'll give you a list of some of the challenges that I've given in the past. I've asked students to come up with new vocabulary or new expressions that they learned in the game, maybe 15 or so. I've asked students to make a list of 20 cognates that they found in Mundo Gaturro. I've asked them to note at least 3 pieces of old grammar information that they either used or saw being used in the game, and then list at least 1 new piece of knowledge or grammar concept that they found. I've asked them to write observations about social interactions of Argentine children, or about cultural events, cultural themes that are sometimes presented in Mundo Gaturro, and to compare and contrast them with their own social interactions and culture. I've asked them to identify colloquial uses of Spanish, which there are many. Being an Argentine-based game, sometimes they'll use the bolseo. I've asked them to identify some internet or text message slang or abbreviations that they've seen used by other Gaturro avatars. I've asked them to identify some words borrowed from the English language that are used in Mundo Gaturro, misspelled words that sometimes the other avatars use in Mundo Gaturro. I've asked them to try to obtain a passport item from another Gaturro, using their language skills. and to complete some of the tasks that are given in the game. These are just a few of the activities. I'm sure that you can think of more ways uh, you can use this with your students. And in a future helpful hint, I think I'll tell you a little bit about how I've used Mundo Gaturro with several additional programs to provide students with spoken language opportunities, which is a key component that's missing from this game. It's a lot of text input, but not a lot of opportunities for actual spoken language. So thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this little intro to Mundo Gaturro, and I hope you get a chance to try it out with your students.